Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 2. So this guy will not buy the Kuotoa bolts, but he will buy all the Dro stuff. I might sell it. I don't know. I did not think to check the Dro bolts +1 Dro bolts stunning. This container's full. Part of the reason is all of these arrows of fire, I think. Well, okay, also 279 arrows +3. I might want to do something about that. We'll consider it. Also...
What do you want?
Let's go ahead and get some more of those. Keep stacking them up there.
Speak. It will be done. Stories amongst my people. Being underground is just not for the Avariel.
So I think we'll hold off on selling some of that stuff for now. We'll decide a little bit later. We need to find this being of light, or whatever. So I sold off all the minor junk that we had picked up. Dark Cave. Okay. Let's go over this way first, see where this actually goes. Oh, we got another Dro figure. Hello? Holy cow, look at him go. Massive gate to the Dro city is closed to outsiders. Only Dro have access to the city within. I wonder why that's in, asterisks there. I've got polymorph self spells. We could get some, like, alter self or change self spells, if this game had them. Suppose they wouldn't last all that long, though. Alright, well, let's go into the Dark Cave.
Certainly.
It's not very big.
Alright, listen, Beefy. I may be an intelligent sword, but I've had no formal education.
And good for you.
Welcome.
Oh, hello.
Welcome to my lair. I have watched your progress with great interest.
Well, thank you. Your interest does not concern me. I've come seeking information. I must be a grand sight if I interest the eyes of a silver dragon. My lady, you honor me with your words. I'll go with that one. I'm sure I do, but flattery is not why I have allowed you to come here. Do not think me too generous. I am not as tolerant as others of my kind. Oh. I am Adalon, the Guardian, and I have done my duty as well as I have been able for many a century. I was not the first, but I know the history. And you are truly a magnificent sight, my lady. I am awed. Yes, yes, of course. But I have little time for your starry-eyed fawning. Listen well to what I say. My charge is the elven ruins above, an ancient temple that marks the gateway to the Underdark. There are others elsewhere, but this was the first. The first what? The temple marks where the elves of Dark Hearts first descended, truly separating from elvenkind and becoming Dro. Awfully convenient. The Dro keep the outpost of Ustnatha here as a symbol, one that is fought over regularly, though I have governed the hostilities and seen peace for decades at a time. But there has been a crime here recently, and I can no longer honor my commitment. I will ask your assistance, and in return I will aid you. Speak on. I will listen and see what I can do. Silence. I will tell you when you may speak. This is a very important matter, and I will not be interrupted. I was just saying that I'll listen. Jeez. You don't need... Someone woke up on the wrong side of the horde. Of course, my Lady Adalon. Elmendretta, do keep quiet. You just spoke when she told you not to! The drow respected the borders of this place for centuries, only venturing out for sport and small skirmishes. That was the balance. The two you seek, this Bodhi and John Irenicus, I believe they have made a deal with the drow for their own safe passage, and offered a way to tip the scales against their elven enemy. It is unfortunate that they did not offend you in some way. We might have been spared the headache of this journey if they had to face an angry Silver. You may ask why I do not extend my influence. I cannot. Irenicus bargained with my most prized possession. He violated my lair and stole from me. They have taken my eggs. Caught you napping, did they? A brilliant way to take the tooth out of your bite. Unfortunate. I assume they threatened to destroy them should you venture out. Vile creatures, such crime is unthinkable. I go with this middle option. I have been informed that to move from my lair is to cause the destruction of my eggs. It is the final straw in a long list of atrocities I have been witness to. Boo shakes with disbelief. Such a crime will not go unanswered. You must retrieve them for me. Do this and I will reveal a safe escape route to leave the Underdark, one that emerges close to where Irenicus plots his next move. In addition to placing you near your target, I will also make a gift of an item for my horde. It will be powerful and worthy of your service. If you're so weak, perhaps I should just take what I wish from your horde. I wonder what it is you think I can do. You ask me to face an entire drow city. You ask me to oppose a force that you will not. This is a suicide mission. I would offer to help you even if there were no reward, because I've consistently done that. Very noble, though I have had many a person give up on such vows before. My term here has soured me on the company of non-dragons. Well, then you're in good company here. What, guys, what are you looking at me for that, like that for? I am grateful, however, and will see to your success. I do not ask you to assault the city, rather to enter it with subtlety. What if I want to assault the city? You'll take the identity of a group of drow I dispatched recently, a party from another city destined for Ustanatha. To become such a hated thing, I do not look forward to that. Viconia's like, I'm not going to look any different. An improvement, I think. One that you should relish as a brief glimpse of your betters. I will address you shortly, drow. Make no mistake. First, to the rest of you. Look, if Viconia's helping, she's okay. I'm working on that whole Shar thing. I will transform you, and you will be able to pass among the drow with ease. They will not see through the fiction I create. What about our voices and accents? Oh, that's on you. When you arrive at the gate, tell them you are from the city of Ched-Nasad, and that you seek sanctuary within Ustanatha. Cast your spells and let the illusion begin. I question the logic of this. I do not know the ways of the drow as well as I should. Wait, this is just too dangerous. There must be another way. Get another lackey. I will find my own way. Yeah, let's just get this over with. Cast your spells. Yes, let it be done.
It is done. You now resemble the denizens of the Drow City, complete with a house insignia that will not draw undue attention. I suggest you act like Drow when speaking to anyone you meet.
So act like Viconia, then. Got it. You will also have knowledge of the language of the drow, and your speech will be heard as though you have spoken their dark tongue all your life. The illusion will last as long as it needs to. Try to leave the city through their main gate to the surface. Trying to leave the city through their main gate to the surface will dispel the magic. You will be on your own against impossible odds. I am sorry, but I must protect my interests. The only safe escape is through my influence once my eggs are recovered. I will do what I can, Adalon. Thank you. Remember, you are from the city of Ched-Nasad. Take a drow name as well. Use Veldrin. It is commonly used. So one thing that I did is that I did equip the full plate +5 on Minsk, because he had the full plate plus a ring of protection +2 before, and I also did the same thing with Viconia, took off her cloak. So now she has a -13 armor class. I feel like I should probably put her in the lead, except she doesn't have the best hit points. Only 87. On the other hand, if she's never hit, does it matter? So I do have some other rings and cloaks, I suppose, I could pull out, but it's easier if I just remember what's going on with them, you know. You have anything else to say? I suppose I should save
Without doubt.
first. You return. You must hurry your efforts. I cannot bear to have my eggs in the hands of those imbeciles. I ask you to return to the illusion we had concocted. You are Veldrin from the Drow city of Chednasad. You seek refuge and are willing to aid in their efforts against the elves. Go now. Okie dokie. Viconia doesn't look any different. Actually, I wonder if she does. I kind of wish that they had different portraits so that all of our portraits changed too. And it would just be like the same thing, but, you know, Drow. That would have been hilarious. Alright, up we go. So Chednasad, we'll keep that in mind. Hope I didn't, like, screw anything up
Quickly
by
and precisely.
sending that one person off on the... to run around. But we'll see. This cave is awfully close to this, too. It's like... The gate's open! Hello!
Do not question the matron mothers.
What if I want to? Who is there? You are Drow, but there are no scheduled patrols this day. Identify yourselves! Stand strong, Elmandretta. The Drow cower before no one, least of all their own. Yours is the power here, Elmandretta. Females are the dominant leaders. Act accordingly. Intruders without cause will be killed where they stand. Speak your purpose. I am Elmandretta from the lair of Adalon. That's probably a bad idea. Please, I beg of you, allow me entry. I am the humble Veldrin from Chednasad. Stand down, male worm. I am Veldrin from the city of Chednasad. Let me pass. Yeah, might as well go with that. My apologies. I merely follow my duty in questioning you. You are welcome to pass, Veldrin of Chednasad. There would normally be an extensive questioning of you, but we were expecting your group from Chednasad. Your late arrival has delayed the plans of Solufen. Enter quickly and be sure that you seek Solufen's counsel. He of the Male Fighter Society will instruct you on your conduct within Ustnafa. Be aware that your welcome is conditional, and that if you fail to meet with him or fail him in any other way, you will be hunted for sport by all that care to join in. The Male Fighter Society is in the north end of the city, past the Female Fighter Society, and just before the Spider Pit. Okie dokie. In we go! Githyanki captains.
Without hesitation.
Please, master, I haven't eaten in a week. It's valuable merchandise, you fool. Be careful. Well, let's start talking to some people.
This will not take long.
Hello. Away with you, drolling. Disgusting me you are, and harming vibrations of my ship will you be. Away. I am but a sailor on the astral seas, faithful of the ethereal winds, drolling. City here is but a port for a battered ship. Leave soon we are, surely. Hello?
To walk apart from house and queen is to walk into the grave.
Do you wish to see the magic I have acquired? I have many a magical device fashioned by Drow hand, as well as some taken from lesser races that did not deserve them. Yeah, I'll see what you have. Alrighty. Alright, no immediate spells that I want. I may need to save state and... save state. Quick save and chug some potions to see if any of these scrolls are ones that I want. Yeah, spell turning, Cacofiend. Prismatic Spray. I thought I had one of those. Incendiary Cloud. Summon Afriti. Finger of Death. Mantle. Mass Invisibility. Ruby Ray Reversal. Summon Genie. Okay, so... yeah, he just has scrolls. He'll buy some of this stuff. I don't know how tough it is to steal from him. $17 slashing damage. He has a lot of hit points.
If it must be done.
Ah, dang it, he has nothing. I want his stuff. Hello? What is going on here, Lethal? The slave never listens, and I tire of it. The slave is not your property. He is mine. I'm sorry, my mistress. The slave got out of hand and was punished. Punished with death? Understand this, fool. You are easier to replace than a trained slave. But, mistress, please, no. I have other sons. Oh, okay, that's a son. Ooh, my money. Idiot, where shall I find a slave now? Good luck with that. $7 gold. An identify scroll. A single gem. Okay. Let's see what you guys have to say.
To walk apart from house and creed, to walk into the grave.
Welcome to my store, sister. You will find my blades true and sharp, none are better. But remember well that I will not replace anything once it has been exposed to the surface world. Adamantine weapons and armor decay once outside of Lolth's dark embrace. Is there nothing that can stop such a decay? No, and of course we would wish it no other way. It would be a great insult for those of another race to carry drow weapons. Doesn't that make extended forays to the surface difficult? The drow do not make extended forays to the surface. There is nothing above that we need. We will only occasionally raid for specific reasons. You should know this. Of course. Now, let me see what you have in stock. Normal, non-magical stuff. Quite a bit of it. Harbinger +3. When the hero True Blood destroyed the Harbinger, a demon gorging itself on the blood of peasant folk near Luskan, he bound its essence in the only vessel capable of holding it, his fabled sword Deliverance. Though the evil creature was dominated by the will of the semi-sentient blade, it was not truly defeated, and it transformed the weapon from within. Now it acts much like any other enchanted weapon, but when it strikes there is a small chance that a fireball erupts, a sign that the demon within still rages at its imprisonment. There is also a chance that any ogre it hits will be turned to stone. Whether this is an ability of the demon or a vestigial power of the original blade is not known. 5% chance per hit that a 10d6 fireball explodes, centered on the target. Flesh to stone, all struck ogres must save versus spell, be turned to stone. It is a +3 two-handed sword, but both of our +3 two-handed swords are better. So, Lilikor has, I mean, it's only +3, but immunity to charm and confusion when equipped. That's nice. And 25% chance of confusing the target for 3 rounds on a hit. Save versus spell to negate, which is very good. And does 1 extra cold damage. So, both of those are most definitely better. Dola Fadoon. Uh-oh. I should probably go see what's going on there.
It will be done.
Let's see what you have to offer. Spear of Withering +4. Does extra 4 poison damage. The Spear of Piercing, if you're going to use any spear, that's the one to use. Carved from the heart of a rotten treant, this spear smells of death. When held in your hands, it groans a little, as if reluctant to allow a living thing to touch it. In battle, the Spear of Withering spits a foul poison into its target upon each successful hit. To do a Fire Tooth +3. It's a dagger of throwing. This throwing knife is imbued with magical fire and was supposedly carved from an extracted red dragon tooth. Tavern tales suggest that the beast is still alive, her anger fueling the enchantment within the weapon. Though fanciful, the story is consistent, and it is said the dagger returns to the thrower as though on wings. 2d4 +3 plus 1d2 fire damage. It's pretty good, actually. Speed factor of 1 is too high, though. Sentinel +4. That's a medium shield. A century ago, astronomers noted an unexpected comet coming to Earth offshore of the Sword Coast. An odd occurrence, it was made stranger by the lightweight fragments of metal found days later by blacksmith Hapham Furium, who cared little about celestial events. He fashioned the bulk of it into this shield, though the forging took months and the aid of several enchanters. From the heavens? Nay, from my hammer! That's something definitely to consider. Robe of the Evil Archmagi, Staff of the Earth +2. Struck Earth Elementals must save versus spell or be destroyed. That's worth considering. Breach Maze, etc., etc., etc. Alright, the mazes would be good. They're expensive. Spiritual, huh?
Certainly.
Do not question the matron mothers.
Enter and welcome to my store. I offer potions of drow design, as well as the work of the finest enslaved alchemists. What have you need of, sister? I would have thought drow potions finer than any other. Why carry anything else? There's nothing better than drow craftsmanship or alchemy, but we also take what we wish from those undeserving. You should know this. Of course, may I see your inventory now? Fire resistance, frost giant strength, fire giant strength, cloud giant strength, storm giant strength. Might be worth it. Oil of fiery burning, elixirs of health, potions of absorption, antidotes, clarity, defense. Clarity is feeble mind, confusion, fear, and charm. That's probably worth getting some more of. Fake potions of healing. Potions of fire breath, potions of infravision, fake potions, fake antidotes. Why do they sell the fake ones? Magic protection, magic shielding, mind focusing, perception. Probably worth getting those. Vulnerability, regeneration, strength, extra healing, hill giant strength, agility, and master thievery. Worth getting those. Genius. Caligan's Amulet of Magic Resistance. +10 magic resistance. This particular amulet has the initials KP on its back surface. Oh, Kaiser Permanente? Or Caligan Punal. Was the general of a small force sent into the woodlands to clear out red wizards. Being particularly fearful of magic, he wore this amulet into battle. Overconfident in the protection offered by this amulet, Caligan finally died when he foolishly ambushed 3 high-level red wizards who lowered his magic resistance before destroying him with their spells. And a Rod of Smiting. This long, thin rod can be wielded as a staff. This rod has been designed to destroy golems. Any golem struck by the rod must make a saving throw or be destroyed. In the hands of any other than a cleric or mage, the rod becomes unusable. That's actually probably worth it as well. Struck golems must save versus spell, death, or be destroyed. I don't know how many more golems we're going to encounter, but golems are always really annoying, and if I can just eliminate them. In addition, 1d8 plus 3 and plus 10 versus golems, pretty good. I don't know about the amulet of magic resistance. We're going to need to sell some stuff. You'll pass to your home plane when we say so, no sooner.
Direct me as you will.
Dola Fadoon, huh? Do not torment me with your words, Dro. You have no intent on releasing my spirit from this physical prison, I know. Cure medium wounds, huh? It appears busy. Alright, what about this one?
Do as the matron's order and live.
You may wish to tempt the wrath of my overseer, but I do not. Leave me be. Alright.
The destiny of the drow is to conquer all.
Do not disturb our lessons. Benefit can be had from these simple torments. Okay. Alright, so we've got 3 stores. I may want to get some shopping in. We got a few things to sell. So when we come back next time, I'll have purchased anything that I feel is worth purchasing, and we'll go looking for the person that we're supposed to encounter, whose name I've completely forgotten already. I don't remember. It'll come back to me eventually. Anyway, that will be next time. See you then, everyone.